Hello everybody and welcome to today's Let's Play. We're going to start our adventure in a Hat in Time. Now, I've briefly played bits and pieces of this game with my brother back in the past, but I've never really explored this game myself. I have watched actually quite a bit of it on YouTube, so I know the general plot of the game and everything, but I have not experienced it myself in full, and I want to experience it. Why not? This is a game that I think my brother back in the day paid my mom for, so hey, it's in my library, so why not? It's free, right? And yeah, okay, we're just exploring. I did skip the opening cutscene. I was doing test audios and everything to make sure everything worked, which I'm using my controller audio. If this video gets some traction, I might consider investing in a microphone specifically for the PlayStation 5, but my default stuff does not work for it. We're going to be exploring, and this is going to be a true... I can't call this a blind Let's Play, because that's not the right word for it. But a Let's Play where it's so far out of my mind that it might as well be blind. I guess that's the way of saying it. I figure there's probably achievements in this game. I think there's an achievement I recall seeing called, like, if I fit, I sit, or like you have to try to find all the various seats in the game. Maybe not. But I know the first area is called Mafia Town. We have to see what's going wrong with this, get the plot of the game going. It's a very simple premise from what I remember. Basically, we are worried about our gas. And in today's economy, I think that's a very relatable struggle. It was back then, but even more so today. And, you know, a person is here, and yeah, they're going to... Flying boat?
Need to pay toll in Mafia.
Oh, yes, the toll bridges. I mean, in space, they would do it if they could. They would collect space stats. No, I guess we're like an alien. I mean, we look human, but I mean, we're in outer space. I mean, our nose is like very stubby. Yeah, so basically this guy accidentally siphons our gas from our car, which, I mean, you know, happens to everybody. And we have to collect our gas. And we can't just pay for new gas because, well, Joe Biden and Donald Trump and COVID. That's why. It's gonna be funny whenever this has a flag under it, like the presidential election flag, and COVID one, like the misinformation thing, but we'll see what that is. Also, I put it set where the in-game timer will show. Also, I feel like the lighting here is not right, but that might be from somebody messing with the TV. Okay, we don't have a weapon yet. Let me check my settings here. Okay, yeah, I put the settings on my TV into game mode. I don't think that affects anything on Verguy's end. We don't have a weapon. We need to find a weapon ASAP. I think this is supposed to be the main villain in the game. Spoilers, I know. Crazy. I will try to collect as much as possible, but I'm going to try to get a weapon first, because I feel like there's only so much you can do without a weapon. Okay. We're following this girl. I know she has a mustache. Chasing this girl down, it actually reminds me of something very unrelated to this. Hey, what's up?
Not stalk one another.
I mean, stalking each other, sticking together, potato, tomato. I mean, you know, same thing.
Did you have anything to do with the junk
Yeah, I mean, it's my gasoline, but yeah, I do have a lot of cleaning up to do.
You've got a lot of cleaning up to do.
I mean, I could just pay the, like, you know, $4, but I don't have the money.
Show you where some of your junk landed.
They don't pay much for child labor, so I'm trying to save a little bit that I do have. I see them graffitied into the wall too. I know the orbs are important, but I don't know if it's like the orbs in, let's say, the Jack and Daxter series, or if it's more like coins in Mario Bros, where like there's advantages to getting it, but like you wouldn't necessarily go too out of her way to go for it. It would just be more like an indicator for where to go. This like style of game reminds me more of,
I think one of your junk pieces.
I guess, Super Mario Sunshine more than anything else.
Just avoid making eye contact.
Okay, yeah, I'll avoid making eye contact with the Mafia. And sorry if I'm skipping dialogue that's riveting to you all. I'm just trying to keep a good pace. Okay, and the classic umbrella is what Hat Kid uses to attack. The last time I saw Hat Kid actually was in a game called Completing the Mission Camoing. It was more like an Easter egg. Maybe cameo is the wrong word. Child is predictable. That's also something I remember whenever I was playing with my brother in the past. Child is predictable. Okay. If we go, okay, so we can't explore. I just want a weapon. I'm not gonna rush to grab everything. What's this? Lamau. Okay. I make fun of people for using, you know, text lingo in their everyday conversation, and then I go and hit one of those. I'm gonna jump here. I mean, do I need to explore and get everything? That I do not know. I guess we're gonna find out as we go. I'm gonna start with the assumption that collecting is important, and I do know that there are shops in this game. It's cute that you can space out. I guess kids do that whenever they're, like, you know, exploring around. They'll just find a place to sit, and then, like, they'll just completely space out. Yeah, whenever I say kids, I mean adults do it too. My cousin Sean is well known for that, spacing out like that. There was a vault thing that I'm guessing we probably needed the hat to open. I think it was over here. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, or maybe it's like Sly Cooper where you need to collect like hints to be able to open it. Okay, that is yarn, it looks like. Okay, we got that. We need 2 more of these to stitch that hat. Man, if you gotta sit in every chair for an achievement, we're probably not going for it. I'll be honest. There's another chair. Well, we can sit it next to the Mafia. I guess that's kind of cool. Kiss the cook, it looks like it says. So I guess he's like, there's different ranks in the Mafia, which, I mean, that makes sense. Brewing yarn, okay.
Gotcha.
Oh, did we already get a hat? Oh, maybe you can. Maybe it's like the yarn you can use for whatever. Yeah, and I believe R2 is parts of the game I remember, like very loose parts. So we got our first hat on our first level. That's pretty good. But I don't know if we can get much more than that. I'm hoping the answer is yes, but I mean, I don't know. Some games, they like to leave some room to the imagination and give you your abilities later on, and other games, they want to give you like pretty much the full set and get you started very quickly. You already have this hat, but you get 1 yarn anyway? Yeah, okay. So the different, I guess there's ones that are specific, but if it's one you already have, you'll get more yarn, which can be craft. But I mean, it doesn't make sense to me then. Oh, why? Why not just have all of yarn look the same if you can use it for whatever? But maybe for some it's specific and some it's not. You need 4 yarn. Okay, I guess it's just like, it's just a visual indicator. Like, oh, if you're looking for this, you might also want this. I mean, I guess that makes sense. There's more yarn over there. Question is, can we get to it, or do we need a freeze ability to collect? Looking around, we definitely can make that jump. I guess I should investigate. Okay, so I'm gonna do this. Okay, and now I'm gonna do a little. Okay, I don't think the sprint effects are rolled that much. Could be wrong though. So there's yarn over there. I mean, it looks like you need the platform to get to it. But let's keep on exploring. The world is so big. So I'm guessing, like, there's a lot of things that you can miss if you're not really looking for it. What is this? A token. Okay, so that's not a yarn, that's a token for our ship. Yeah, there's no way to cheese that. What's over here on this crane? Guess that's the next question. Engaging with my, like, childhood wonder is, like, something that a lot of games have not been able to do. I'm hoping this game will be able to do that. I don't have high hopes, though, because, like, last game that engaged my sense of wonder was Hollow Knight, and that's like, that's a game that I'll be thinking about for the next decade because of how amazing it was. In a way, I don't think any other game's going to bring my attention for a while. Though, maybe Silk Song, if that comes out, like, you know, anytime soon. Okay, so we can open this now, probably. Okay, another piece of yarn. We're probably not going to be able to get another piece, though, but I'm going to keep on looking. I'm going to keep on looking. In olden games, they would sometimes have these collectibles, and they'd seem like optional, and then, like, you know, I think to artificially increase playtime, they'd all of a sudden be like, oh, just kidding, you need like 2,500 of these things. Thankfully, I don't think new games are really that likely to pull such things, really. We're going to help this guy. Maybe we'll get yarn for helping this guy. I mean, I doubt it, but... Or a token. Don't know what the tokens do. The yarn seems pretty self-explanatory to me. Yay, yarn. Okay. So we did get more yarn. Enough to stitch a hat. Okay. We're gonna get 2 hats in the first level. This is really good. There was also another NPC that I think I saw. R2 while standing to crawl. Is that what I need to do to get... Ah, it is. Okay, I mean, I guess you can get a lot. This game probably, like, if you spend time exploring, you'll probably get, like, nearly everything very, very quickly, and it's just going to be, like, standard progression after that. And I mean, I'm cool with that.
Young one. I am from a faraway land.
Well, we're from a faraway land, okay.
Corner of the earth, and now I sell tiny pieces of my... You may call me...
The badge seller, okay.
For I sell and trade badges.
Okay, so that's probably what these collectible orbs are, and that makes sense. Let's see here. Oh, gathering swarm, basically. That seems really good. Plug your ears now if you can only hear vague mumbling. Oh, kind of cool that they give you the option to do that. I'm guessing these are probably like charms from Hollow Knight, where you don't keep them forever, but you can put them on, or you can Oh, I wonder if you have to sit, like in Hollow Knight, or not. Okay, so we unequipped it. Okay. Yeah, I got it.
Everything.
Okay, the umbrella one, I mean, it really depends on what type of game this is like. Because, like, the parachute in Spelunky is, like, dog doo-doo. But maybe it's because you don't always have a parachute. Maybe if you always had a parachute, I'd feel differently about that. What is the button? Okay. Valuables. Give me your valuables. How strong is my range on collecting stuff? Okay, it's honestly like, I wouldn't say it's terrible. It's better than nothing. But I mean, I have to go towards the object. Like, they're not gonna just come fly into me. Which, I mean, fair enough, really. I guess I don't have to worry about getting that right away. That other badge, I mean, it seems situational, and I mean, I'm gonna be fine on, like, not falling to my face, more or less, I think. So we might not even want to get it. We might want to save our money for something else. What does this button do? Or this button? I know there's a two-player. Does it do any... Is it the two-player thing? I played a bit of the two-player, and honestly, this game seems like a one-player game that they, like, very graciously and kindly gave you the option to play with somebody else with local support, but it's, like, clearly not designed as a game for that, if that makes sense. Which I think it's cool that they give players the option, even if the game is, maybe not the friendliest whenever it comes to two players. It also might be because, like, I was playing it locally with, my brother and my cousin in the past, and I feel like that's a little bit different than, you know, if you if you guys both have control of the camera, I feel like it can be very fun. Kind of probably a little hard to coordinate exactly what we're supposed to do, but yeah, I mean, I don't know. Oh, we can grab this ball. I want to see if this ball can activate the switch, but I'm not sure I can get up with the ball. I'm gonna try, though. Okay, I mean, this is actually... I'm getting further than I expected with this particular thing, so... Oh yeah, I'm gonna be able to do it just fine. There's some yarn over there. I'll worry about that here in a second. No! Maybe if I go up this way? Oh, could I have just gone this way? That looks far... I was gonna say it looks far easier, but now I'm having my doubts. Nope, is there literally there are stairs. Oh, I feel really stupid now. Well, that's easy. R2 to drop. Okay. Okay. I mean, that was not so hard. It was a nice little puzzle. Well, to call it a puzzle is maybe a bit much. It was a nice little thing. Okay, a relic. That's nice. We're adventuring. There's a piece of yarn there. How did I get up there before? I think it was just... Oh, that wasn't it was this one, this red one right here. That gives us more than enough height to get here. So, okay. For a second, I thought it locked me out of getting that, and I was like, oh, so you can only grab so many of a certain type? It would also be interesting, I guess, if this was like... I'm assuming we keep these hats. That's my, my assumption is that, like, you don't have to get these hats every single, like, level or hub world. But maybe you do. That would be kind of funny if they create, like, some sort of cheesy reason why you keep on losing rare hats. Hollow Knight has me paranoid. I'm checking for fake walls everywhere. Oh, you know what? Jak and Daxter had that, like, famous scary shark. I wonder if there's any equivalent to that in this game, where you know, there's a way to protect you from getting out of bounds. We saved this guy. He was not as happy. He didn't give us yarn, which, I mean, okay. Getting yarn once is cool, but I mean, I don't think there's so many hats in this game, so I'm kind of, like, very surprised that we already have 2 hats. Yeah, and I guess we're getting more yarn. And that looks like... I guess that's a relic over there. Yep, okay. A camera badge. Oh, let's see what the camera badge... Oh, we can only have 1 camera badge at a time. Okay, that's neat. It really gives you a lot to work with early on. Like, more than I would expect of something like this. But that's really cool. So we're orbiting Hat Kid, we can only go so far, but if I use the other one... Oops. If I use... Oh, we won't worry about that too much right now, but we have that option. If we ever get confused on something, we can just, like, mess with the camera like that, I guess. And there's a friendly NPC, I think, unless it's like a fake friendly one, like the Mafia guy who freaking punched me across the room.
You got my camera? Wow, thanks, kid. But I've actually got a ton of cameras in reserve. I don't need it. I was just looking for an excuse to yell at seagulls. You can keep it.
Oh, that is interesting. Okay, so there's a reason why that camera was there and an in-game explanation, and that's pretty neat. He has no idea how expensive cameras are, though. Just, like, leaving it there is kind of crazy. That's none of your business. That's, This game has a lot of charm very clearly. I like it so far. And playing it on my own is, like, different than playing it where we're kind of, like, half-heartedly paying attention, just, like, trying to do stuff with your siblings or friends. So it's pretty neat and nifty in that way. Oh, he's not angry with me. I guess my goal is to get, like, maybe, let's say, 200 of those little orbs, and then go. What's that yarn?
Little girl see thing over there? Mafia wonder if there is way to get. But Mafia no time to search for entrance if Mafia need to stay.
Yeah, I guess multitasking that is pretty difficult. There's probably got to be a way to get in here, but what's the answer? I guess there is a door, so maybe we need to go approach it from the other side. Again, I don't know if there's, like, plenty of yarn in this game or if, like, searching is complete overkill.
Go away! Mafia watching shows.
High interest in
Go
plotline?
away!
I was thinking maybe we would go through that door and go around that way. That might be a later thing, maybe. I could see that being the case. Where, like, we can't access it right away. These guys don't drop the Muns, which is actually interesting to know. I feel like this is the type of game, also nice with the money, But, the type of game that would?
Eat dirt. Feel the pain? Good.
I guess we can't use that. I was hoping we would get to roll around on that. I thought that would be neat. What does this say? Dress blue is best you. All now belong to Mafia. And call do we trust, it says down there. Because it's a fish place. Sawed off. Language, buddy. Chill. Mafia's #1. Okay. It's kind of weird how some of the stuff that I'm breaking, it doesn't actually drop anything. Maybe it respawns after every now and then. Seafood is best. Mafia need mustache. What does that say? Need mustache Mafia help. Okay, I think that's from Mustache Girl. Kinda hard to read. Well, we're gonna be done with this first level soon. I know that's probably dragged on a little bit for anybody who's played the game before, but I'm just exploring, trying to get everything, and I'm just trying to, like, fill out what type of game this is, I guess. So from the little bit of I know, I don't really know, mechanically speaking, so much about how the game works. Like, I know the general idea is that we're trying to get back our gasoline. And our gasoline is different than their gasoline. We can't attack him, interesting. I feel like that's a little bit unfair considering I would consider him a hostile target, but, you know, to each their own. Okay, 204, I feel like that's pretty good for the first level. And maybe we'll see, like, a counter, like, oh, you missed this much, or something, once we grab the thing? But I'm going to grab the time capsule, get it, and then call it a level, I think. 23 minutes, 55 seconds. I mean, you could speed through this. You could probably get done with this section in, like, less than 5 minutes if you were just going fast, but I was really trying to soak it all in and really see what was going on. Let's see what happens after we get one. There's probably like some gated progression between hub worlds, and that's how we get between levels. Like, this door probably doesn't open until yeah, it's like Super Mario 64 and Stars. Okay, Mafia Town is now available. So this is probably how we select everything. Let's see here. It's a microwave. You use it to punish food that has been bad, of course. Mafia Town. Oh, you actually buy new areas with orbs. Okay, so that's interesting. Well, I'll buy it. We have enough. She came from outer space. So, we can buy Act 3, but this is Act 2. I guess if you grab nothing, it lets you have Act 2, but if you want to play Act 3, you have to grab some stuff. That makes sense. This is obviously where they broke in. I wonder who fixed that for us. Oh, that's not our bedroom? I thought that was where we came from. Or can we not go back to where we came? Oh, I think that is where we came from. Also, that's a cute animation if you hold the button without running. But we can't go back, I guess, till we get more. That is super interesting. Okay, does our ship have any special stuff? Of course it does. It's small. Okay, gives me gifts in return. Spend 3 tokens for... Oh. Let's say heck yeah. Not enough tokens. Okay. So our tokens are going to be for things around our ship. You know, it actually reminds me of like some of the old Jimmy Neutron games in a weird way. Not, I don't want to offend the team because those games were like pretty clearly shovelware, but like one of the better parts from that game. Well, I'm going to call it an episode. I hope that you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to smash that like button. Subscribe for more Let's Play content. I have just posted mainly chess on this channel, but I'm open to exploring new things, and yeah, actually, before I hop off, I know that you can stay on the roof. This is possible. Oh my god. That is so funny. Okay. The rugby probably hates me. Alright, toodles. And now I gotta figure out how to stop this recording.